Will Smith is a big personality. When he slapped Chris Rock, wow, that was a problem. Not just for him, but for all the other industries and companies that were depending on this like goodwill that he had. Goodwill. Let me tell you why a personal brand will make you millions. I say this because, as you know, more and more companies are trying to hire influencers and people that can sell their products, and why they really want to attach their products to people. But it's always been like this. You know, back in the day when Michael Jackson was selling Pepsi or whoever, the reason that people want to have personal brands is because people like to buy stuff from people. Better than like sending it to some faceless corporation. Like, I hate paying my electricity bill. So maybe they come up with mascots or something like that to make it easier to give money to somebody. They should do that. They should do that. The Rock, for example, he has a personal brand. You kind of know what to expect from him, right? He's big and muscular, so he's like an action hero, but he also has like tequila. Why on earth do people buy The Rock's tequila? Well, because it's from The Rock. His personal brand, he can extend the good feelings that you have towards someone and take that to purchase power. So almost all celebrities have their own other things that they are selling aside from themselves. I talk about this all the time. Tom Cruise sells Tom Cruise all the time. Every action movie he's in, every other thing he does, it's always like, oh, this is a Tom Cruise thing. Will Smith is a big personality. When he slapped Chris Rock, wow, that was a problem. Not just for him, but for all the other industries and companies that were depending on this like goodwill that he had. Goodwill? It's a pun. Goodwill. Goodwill after the slap became bad will. All right, thank you, Johnny. Thank you for that one. That was a big problem, right? Elon Musk now is having a lot of trouble keeping his personality on the positive side of the rest of the world. And so as a result, a lot of Tesla stock is crashing at the moment. Between you and me, I think it's gonna be just fine. Personal brands are kind of what you want to buy from. It's what people want to buy from. It's what people feel connected to. It's the way that you can get your product connected to someone. So when it comes to you, the reason you can have a personal brand now is because I teach solopreneurschool.com. I've talked to solopreneurs, people who want to work for themselves, own their own time, so you can have your own personal brand. I have a personal brand. I am a fast-talking New York dad. I used to be an actor. I still say it. Actor, author, entrepreneur, Bones Rodriguez, right? I've written several books, some kids' books on Star Trek, some other stuff once I learned that books was fun to do. As an actor, I've done a bunch of stuff. As an actor, I had to have a personal brand. I was a smiley guy. I'm like that now because it's my personality. I think some people want to engage a personal brand that isn't them, or that doesn't feel comfortable to put on for their business, and that can get them in trouble. I did it too, like, I'm the expert on such and such, when you don't need to be. Of course, you kind of want to feel like you're talking to an expert on something. As we know now in the internet age, everyone's an expert on stuff. I wrote a book that I really just researched a bunch of other experts and then kind of said what they said, and that's fine too. You can do that. Your personal brand is yours. Erica Kullberg, she's someone who, she has her own personal brand. She was a lawyer, and then she started using her skills to help people. Now she's built her own business. Really, if you look around, there are personal brands everywhere. Gary Vaynerchuk. I mean, it's actually endless. So the way to build your personal brand is really to get on camera and do exactly what I'm doing now, which is talk about some of your passions, talk about ways that you can help people through video, through writing, through audio, through podcasts, however you feel comfortable expressing yourself, bringing your personalities and bringing your own unique gifts to people is how they can connect with you. And you know what? Some people aren't gonna like it. Believe it or not, some people don't like me. Can you believe it? Believe it or not, some people really, really don't like me for some reason, and that's okay. They don't need to. There's another thing about making a personal brand that it can work in your favor to have a lot of people hate you, because then the people who do like you feel like they need to defend you a lot. When they do that, they become more rabid fans. Now, of course, you can take this too far, right? Some people, they build religions around themselves and they kind of build a cult following. And for what? If you want to create your own income streams, your own personality, your own business, it is much easier if you have a personal brand, because people feel connected to you and they want to give you money. They want to participate in your life. I follow a lot of people I'm sure you do too. And a lot of it is because you like what they're doing and or who they're being when they're doing those things. There are a lot of musicians who people really like, and they might not like the music that they make if it were coming from somebody else, right? That's the power of a personal brand. Like I was talking about The Rock and tequila. Why on earth someone might buy The Rock's tequila over somebody else's tequila is because they feel connected to him for some reason. The reason that people buy stuff from me is because they like my humor, they like that I make things simple. There are many things that I recommend, that I am an affiliate for, that I refer, that people seek me out. Hey Bones.
A few moments later.
Speaking of my personal brand, do you notice that the background is different? It's different because while I was making this video on personal branding, my phone ran out of space. And I was talking and there was no recording. So I didn't notice for a couple days. And in between that, I put different shelves over there. Did you notice? Why not reshoot the whole thing? My personal brand is that I help people with solopreneurschool.com. Therefore, when I make errors and I make mistakes, I want you to know about them because I want you to know that you can have your own business too. So some of my brand is this like hyper truthful, other people would be embarrassed, but Bones isn't, kind of friendly, normal person. Maybe talks a little fast, maybe is a little arrogant, maybe curses a bunch. This is my brand. I'm leaving in this difference so you can see my personal brand. People like buying from me because I believe that they know what they're getting, that they know that I'm truthful, they know that I live in New York, they know stuff. Whereas a lot of other people, if you're going to buy something online, you don't know who it is and blah, 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 blah. So part of this whole thing for you, if you want to be a solopreneur, can you use your quirks, your personality, the things that make you different than the other gurus or whatever it is that you are doing? What makes you different? And how can you make that into a strength? Most people want to take the things that make them different and make them into a weakness. So I freely talk about Star Trek stuff. Even dating, I'd be out and I'd be talking about Star Trek and some guy would be like, dude, chicks don't want to talk about Trek. And I'm like, the smart ones do. You know what I'm saying? It's only for highly intelligent people. What in your life do you sometimes feel is a weakness that you can turn into a strength? That's how you build your personal brand, okay? So go out, go do it, be awesome, change your backgrounds if you have to. And I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you at solopreneurschool.com. Bye.